Hello and welcome to another update video about VeChain. Only covered VeChain yesterday. I highlighted to you that we're probably still in the third wave. No sign that wave 3 is exhausted. And we talked about potentially the price to reach the upper boundary line of this trend channel. And we might be getting there a little bit sooner than, well, I shouldn't say than originally assumed. I didn't tell you how long it takes, but you know, it seems like we get there quite directly, okay? Either way, the wave count doesn't change. What does change is the wave 4 support area, which is normal, because until we see that wave 4 pullback, the support area for the wave 4 is calculated based on the length of the third wave. And now let's take a look again at potential targets for this third wave. How did we determine them? Well, one of the easiest ways to do it is to take the length of the A wave within wave 3, and then we compare it to the length of the currently running C wave. And we have targets here at 3.55 cents, pretty sure that I mentioned that yesterday, and then 3.95. There's no limit, but I mean, this is generally the range that a C wave can easily extend to. Between the 100% extension level, that's typically the first level I watch when I'm looking at a C wave target, and the 1.618 extension, which is at 3.96 cents. That's not even been reached, so there's still upside potential. What I wanted to mention, or what I did mention in the last video, was obviously we've got this potential trend line here, right? This is the parallel trend line to the lower boundary line, which is quite well defined. Obviously the upper one isn't, because we only have one touch point. But what you do sometimes, these diagonals, they respect these trend channels. So, okay, it's not terribly well defined, to be honest. So, you know, don't focus too much on the trend line, but maybe there will be a reaction. Essentially, the fib levels are more reliable. So I'm looking at, 3.55 cents. That's the level that we already reached, but got a little bit of a rejection from, and then 3.95 cents next. What happens if we go above that? Well, I mean, it would still be a third wave extension, absolutely. Support would have to move up a little bit. The next extensions, maybe I do add them for info. The next extensions, because it's going quite rapid, but so next extensions would be 4.27 cents and then 4.7. Okay, and then if we look at there's another way of measuring targets, and that is by taking the length of the wave 1. We go to the low of the wave 2. And then I often say that, I mean, if we talk about a diagonal, the ideal target is the 1.38 extension. But that's the ideal target. Cryptos in a third wave like to extend. So we've reached now basically the 200% extension. But that's not even very uncommon. I think Matic in its third wave reached something like the 2.618 extension. So I just want to mention that these extension levels are, of course, possible. So we just have to take it level by level, and until a pullback shows, or until we have a first indication, you know, that a pullback has started, we just want to follow the trend really and just understand where the next levels are that we need to watch. So obviously, in summary, we've got 3.55 cents, 3.63, 3.96, 4.2. There seems to be some confluence there. 4.2, 4.3 cents. And then there's even more confluence here around 4.7 cents. So these are levels to watch in a still unfolding uptrend. I mentioned to you in yesterday's video, for anybody who's new, I disregard the move that happened here on Saturday because it's only visible on 1 or 2 exchanges. But the price catches up anyway. So this is, again, still an unfolding third wave. The support area has been adjusted, but until we see at least a sign that some kind of a micro level is taken out, we shouldn't assume that a low is in. So far, the movements to the downside have been corrective. A lot of overlap. Yeah, that's a 3-wave move down, and therefore trend continuation is still preferred. Again, you see it here, absolutely no indication that a low is in. So the wave 4, though, if we get a pullback, would provide potentially a nice or interesting pullback entry opportunity. We had one here. There might be another one coming soon. That's my update about VeChain. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.